Good evening, gamers, and welcome back to Hellstorm Wargaming back at home. No more streaming with Red Bull. No more streaming on my phone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Mikey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well. I apologize I was late. I have just managed to secure tickets to the Reforged Day at Warhammer World. So I am going, which is very cool, on Saturday the 18th of May. They went on sale at 7. So that's why I'm late. I said in chat I had to wait a minute because I had to get the ticket. So if you're attending the Mortal Realms Reforged Day, then I will be there. Come say hi. As will Peter Wargamer. How you doing, Peter Wargamer? How you doing? Well, thanks so much for tuning in. So welcome. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. It's a very big day if you're a 40k player or just generally just on the internet today. But also we've got Georgie joining us very soon as well. We're going to be talking a little bit more about what I'm wearing, as you can see, and just generally just having a chat, having a natter. But on Sunday, I got this Saturday. Is it 2 separate events? Is it not one day? I didn't know there was a choice. Did I get 2 of the same day? I hope I got 2 of the same day. Saturday. Saturday. I didn't realize it was 2. 2 days, hobby challenges on Sunday from what I could see. Okay. I don't even see that. That's not even on here. They are free, but it's having to get them. Introductory games. I don't even see the other one. Are you sure you've not bought US tickets, Pete? Imagine you've bought tickets to the US one. That'd be funny. Yeah, these are the demo games, right? The Mortal Realms Reforged is one event running concurrently at Warhammer in Nottingham, UK, and at Dallas, Texas. Leg of the US Open. This is the first chance anywhere in the world you can try out smart changes brought by the Warhammer Studio. Attendees will also be able to play a hands-on demo of the game in the new edition, and they'll also find out more about the exciting new Spearhead format and see all the gorgeous new miniatures. For those of you excited about painting, there'll be a huge paint and take setup where attendees can paint their own Hallowed Knight. For the Skaven fans, there'll be some sighting hobby classes that will focus on specific parts of the Skaven models, give you all the knowledge. Playing from Warhammer Fest. Yeah, I don't see the other ticket. Am I being stupid? It's not there. There's the Saturday the 18th, and that's it. Anyway, I'm going to this one. If you want to come hang out, come say hi. There are tickets available still. There'll also be another opportunity. Very best Age of Sigmar judged at Legends of Paint. It's a mini Warhammer Fest, I think. We'll then email a form on the 10th of April. You can select your first and second choice time slots for your introductory games as we distribute them on a first come first served basis. We'll endeavour to give all attendees their preferred size. This cannot be guaranteed. A separate ticket for the Skaven hobby class. Great, okay. Anyway, I am attending that. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well. Again, my name's Mikey. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. From the thumbnail. We've got a lot to go over. There's been funny things happening today. A day of all days. The day of all days, chat. But let me say hello to everybody tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, we have a new member goal. As you can see, we have 265 members. Currently, I think that has balanced out. When we make it to 350, we're going to be doing an Amazon stream. Okay? An Amazon stream. I'm trying to get 1,000 members. All right? That's the goal. 1,000 members. I'm going to get a tattoo that chat chooses. Okay? That the Discord chooses. I'll get something permanently scarred onto my body in a location that is probably chosen by them. Don't hold me to that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll tip it. If they say my forehead, I'm probably going to say no. If they say my ass, maybe we'll consider it. But until then, we're going to have some mini goals. So 350 members, we'll be doing an Amazon stream where you can link me anything Warhammer related from Amazon and we will buy it on stream. Okay? You will have money. I'll give you my credit card. I'll be like, hello, here's my wallet. You'll be able to buy anything on stream via Amazon. But that is the plan. If you would like to support that, become a member today for as little as £1.99 a month or more. You can give the memberships as well if you want to let someone else join the community with exclamation point Discord. So let me say hello to everyone in chat. Hello, James Pellegrim. How you doing? I saw the article earlier. It's an exciting article. I was very hyped for it. Make sure you listen to what I say. I was very hyped for it. I hope 40k does keep doing a lot of crossovers in the future with other video games. That'll be cool. Oh, we only watch Mikey not getting tickets. I got them, bro. I got 2. I've got 2. One for me, one for someone from the Hellstorm team. Just got them. Like a plebeian. I was like a plebeian, chat. I had to get myself. 2 days hobby challenge on the Sunday. I still don't see that, Pete. Hopefully you got them. Whereabout is 40k one? Hey, Mesno, thanks so much for the gifted. I don't know who you gifted. It just says blank was gifted. Mesno, thank you so much for the gifted membership. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. Tickets already gone. Not surprising. It's free. It's AOS 4 release day. It's essentially mini Warhammer Fest for AOS 4. I'll be at a beer festival on the 18th. You probably don't care about AOS either, mate, so that's fair. Brazil, good evening. How you doing? One for me, potentially Lambo. Did you not manage to get one? I've grabbed two, so two of us can go. But we got lots happening this month. Is April, which means it's the first 40k tournament by yours truly of 2024 happening at Sanctuary Gaming Centre, and it's actually sold out. So if you're wanting to attend one of our events, the first one has sold out. Okay, it's happening. Oh, Hellstormwargaming. I can't even spell my own website correctly. What the fuck? Someone's rejoined. I don't know who that is. Why is it just blank? That might be the person with no name. Thanks for rejoining. So Hellstorm, the warm-up event, which is in April, on April 20th and 21st, has actually already sold out. I'm just pulling up the things. So now you'll see there's only two remaining. There's only two remaining. We have the Super All Stars 2 on the 31st of August and 1st of September, the last weekend in August, and the one in November as well. Okay, so if you're wanting to attend an event, you literally are running out of options. Tickets are selling every day. I'm selling like 5 to 10 tickets a day at the minute, which is pretty insane. So if you want to grab one, I recommend you grab one sooner rather than later because they will sell out. Okay. Got my ticket just in time. Yeah, so I sold the last few this morning. So we currently have 54 players for the warm-up event, which is pretty sick, to be honest. Which is pretty sick. Nate Rossi, how you doing, bud? Thanks so much for tuning in. Andy Tech Dad sold out. Nice, right? Nice. Love that for me. Can't make that one anyway. Sucks to be you, Des. Sucks to be you. I'm too bad at the game to want to buy tickets. Listen, Kayari, they are the best events to try out. Try out a tournament. If you never played a tournament, the small sanctuary events are the best ones to come to. I also want to Discord ask around reserve list. Currently, I don't have a reserve list. If you want to forward that message on for me, that'd be really cool. I haven't seen that. I've been traveling today. I came back from Birmingham today, so I've not really been on my phone much. I literally got home, we had food, and now I'm live. So here we are. I've been live. I was live yesterday as well. If you hopefully you enjoyed the IRL walk-around stream, because that was really fun. That was really fun from Insomnia. But let's talk about the thumbnail first, because I know you're all going to be asking. I'm not going to drag it out too long. All right. Wargamer. Wargamer.com. My good friends at Wargamer.com have announced something crazy. Crazy. I was so hyped for this. I was like, holy balls. Data miners find Warhammer 40k crossover in Helldivers 2 code. I was like, what the hell, bro? What's going on? Co-op shooter Helldivers 2 almost had a Warhammer 40k crossover mode, but Games Workshop axed it at the last minute. Code and analysis reveals. Okay. By Alex Evans, great dude, lovely lad. Also, thank you very much to Callum for grabbing a ticket. Good lad. Good effort. Ever since Arrowhead's co-op shooter sensation Helldivers 2 dropped in February, Toy Soldier fans like us have been praying to the Emperor for a Warhammer 40k Helldivers 2 crossover to meld these two eerily similar sci-fi universes into their dream game. In fact, Wargamer can now reveal that the game was actually developed and almost released, but was cancelled days before launch at Games Workshop's urgent request. And you know me, chat. You know me. I love Warhammer, but I also love Helldivers 2. Okay? I also love Helldivers 2. It is such a sick game. Right? I'm trying to pull up my Steam. My Steam's taking ages. I've put 25 hours into this game. Alright? It's not often that I get grabbed by a shooter. Okay? I love shooters, but most of them are shit. And I'm just not a fan of them. Where's Helldivers? Right? Helldivers 2, 27 hours, as you can see. 27 hours on Helldivers 2. Sick game. So good, all right? Me and Elliot dropping in. The boys dropping in. Where are we dropping, boys? Thank the bus driver. Out we go, okay? However, when I'm streaming, or when I'm looking for topics to stream, right? I tend to read the first couple of paragraphs, as you can see. Read these. intensive analysis of the Helldivers 2 source code seen by Wargaming uncovered a hidden section of the game's directory containing around 350 text files, graphic textures, and audio files, plus jumbled up references to over 400 others, all pertaining to an unreleased Warhammer 40k game mode titled The Military Offensive. And I was like, oh, that sounds so sick. That sounds so sick. So I was like, I'll talk about that on stream. And I'm driving home with Georgie in the car, and I'm like, Georgie, Helldivers 2 40k crossover, that's so good. I was like, I'm going to be working late tonight. I need to get a video out before Valrak does. It's going to be so good. The title is going to be Huge 40k Secret Discovered, with like a really obscure thumbnail without knowing what's going on, all right? And then I was preparing to stream. I was getting ready to make the thumbnail. They were like, they're going to do this with the Redemptor Dreadnought. It's a 1-to-1. The Sentinels is a 1-to-1. I was like, huh. I see it's pretty crazy. They're going to reskin it. All right, interesting. Until I read this, naturally, Wargaming contacted Games Workshop for more detail on why it axed such an appetizing licensed game before it even had a chance to grace our screens. In response, we received the following statement from our GW owner, founder, CEO, CMO, company mascot, and winner of all Nautica Most Hunters by the Award, 2003, James Workshop. And I held my head in my hands, and I was like, for God's sake. For God's sake, how could you, Wargamer? You got me. You got me so hard because it is obviously an April Fool's joke. And I was like, this is brutal. So brutal. Okay. Oh, man. So I was wondering, chat. I was wondering, what is the best April Fool's you've seen today? Okay. Because a lot of the time, much like my tweet on Twitter this morning, follow me on Twitter, it's really cool. It's not X, it's twitter.com, by the way. Which company is going to cancel itself today by using AI art or just a shit April Fool's joke? Because we've already had UK Games Expo cancel themselves. I don't know, I didn't screenshot it. But UK Games Expo tweeted yesterday for Easter an Easter bunny playing D&D via AI art, which was cringe, and they ended up like getting deleted. They deleted it for it. I commented on it. I was just like, you should have just hand-drawn it. This is stupid. But they did end up deleting it. But have you seen any really good April Fool's jokes that are actually funny? Okay, actually not cringe funny, actually funny. Okay, because the first one, Wargaming.com, whilst it wasn't funny, it was very convincing for the first 2 paragraphs. And then I was like, fuck me. God damn it. Okay. April Fool's cringe after midday. It is. A lot of people don't realise that. 27 hours last week. I did that in 1 day. Right, okay. Don't need math when you have liberty. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. What has the Imperium got to do with democracy? Look, quick reskin. The Emperor is democracy, clearly. Never trust anything that happens today. I know, I felt so stupid. Georgie came in and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm big dum-dum. I'm a big dum-dum. I haven't seen any good April Fools, but I hate the idea of it because I'm an old curmudgeon. Curmudgeon. What's a curmudgeon? What's a curmudgeon? The new Citadel fade paint that's coming out, so we change the colour of our berries every 2 weeks. Believe nothing today. It was the first thing when I got up and I bookmarked it. And I was like, I'm so in. I'm so in. But another funny one that got released today was by Peachy. Peachy did a fairly decent,
a short announcement to pass on some exciting
fairly
news.
Decent April Fool's
And that
today.
news is I'm going to be bringing out my own range of paints. Now I know what you're thinking. The market is saturated with paints right now, literally dripping with paints. However, there is a gap in the market. Now I've had top scientists working on this range of paints, and I'm pretty sure most of you out there are sick and tired of thinning your paints down.
And what's funny is they're all Duncan's paints with extra stickers, which I thought the effort gone through to this one is actually quite good. He's printed them out and stuck them on with sellotape by the looks of it. I thought that was pretty decent. I thought that was good. I thought he gave it a good effort. He could have just digitally mocked one up. But what he did was printed it out, okay? printed it out and then
look
added
further,
his own
because
paint color
this
names.
range of paints, you only need to apply in one thick coat. It is the paint range.
You can't really make one thick coat jokes though, because he was the guy who promoted one thick coat when Contrast came out.
You need, not the paint range you deserve. Furthermore, this paint range covers a huge gap in the market, and that is shades of peach. There's just not enough out there. There's not enough shades of peach out there. So this range of paints is going to cover every...
How many shades of peach could you have? Let's if we're not talking April Fools.
every shade of peach possible, whether that's from the leathery tones of Peachy's Whip to bruised peaches, all the way down to peaches and cream. A nice light tone, almost yogurty tone, if you like. Now they are quite thick, so you will need to give them a good tap. And sometimes
that's
you
a
will
bad
get
time in
results
pause.
you don't quite expect, but hey, you know, it's all part of the paint game, right? Now this is going to be wave 1 of multiple waves.
Anyway, that was Peaches. It was very good. Make sure you go watch it. It's very fun, very funny. You know, little tongue in cheek, little tame April Fools. A tame April Fools ain't so bad, I don't think. Remember when Votan was an April Fool's joke? You literally can't trust anything. You can't trust anything but it's just run down. The British Army signed off on beards this week after 200 years. Guys embrace this growing shit scruffy beards and shaved them off today after a Twitter account claimed it was a deep fake. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. My company promising a pizza party then calling them April Fools. I just quit, mate. I just quit. I go on strike. Best April Fool's prank I've seen firsthand was when I was in the Marines. One of the guys tried to coat the entrance of the doorway with a glue trap gunk, got himself stuck instead. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. I laughed harder at Pete's video than I expected to. He was kind of funny. It's pretty tame. It was pretty good. 75 plus shades of peach. Oh my god. That's a lot of peach. So the other good one, which I thought was hilarious, was Warmag came out with their own April Fool's today, because they are launching a baked beans tray. So obviously I work with Warmag quite a lot. They're a great company to work with. But a baked bean, they made one. They made a baked bean Warmag tray, which is very funny, in the right color box as well. As you see, Warmag the magnet shop. This is a real one. This is a real one. It all stemmed from this. I don't know why he's got spaghetti rings, because that's not beans. That looks so grim. It looks so grim. And cold. But also, it kind of works. Look at that. Your models won't clash together in beans because the beans are in the way. I just put text all in the way so you can actually see what he's saying. So this was a good one. I thought this was a good one. The baked beans of model transport. That's pretty fucking crazy. That's pretty intense, I would say. Why is he playing the Terminator music over models stunning baked beans? I don't know, but it's good. It's a good one. It's a good one, as you should see, and then that's it. So they're the 3 good Warhammer related April Fools I've seen today. If you've seen any good ones, let me know and I'll try and find them out. We can have a look at them on stream. Since it is April's 1st. After Dirty Down, we have Heinz Down. Very good. Very, very good. Is it just me who can't stand the taste of beans? Georgie hates beans. She hates the look of them, hates the smell of them, hates the idea of them, hates the existence of them. What about the Warpstone Bling? It wasn't funny. It wasn't that funny, let's be real. Let's be real, it was pretty shit. You know? In Peach, what colour name? In Peach was very good. The colour names of Peach was very good. Kiri's was good. Did Detnal say? What did Kiri do? Let's have a look. It was naff. It was shit, mate. Get off. You should not kit bash your miniatures. Okay, this is an April Fool's, if I ever saw one.
I've been thinking about the hobby recently and I've had an epiphany. I've had a realisation, a sudden flash of clarity that really what I've been doing this whole time as I've been building models is pretty much spitting in the face of God. I've been ignoring how things should be, going against the natural order. I've been taking kits that Games Workshop makes and instead of putting them together as they were meant to be, I've just messed with them. I've played with them. I've made them toys to be twisted, re-engineered. I've taken things that are supposed to be pure of purpose and created nightmares, freaks, things that should not be.
The things he loves. But also, I do love Kirioff's meme skits. They're always very good. I'm excited to see what he does with it. But I just want to say, Kirioff meme skits are hilarious, and they don't get enough attention for them. They don't get enough credit where credit's due, I don't think.
I mean, the Cosmic Horror Mega Gargants, a prime example. Who would do that? This is the product of a sick mind. And I think it's time that I really think about what I'm doing with my hobby. I think it's time to accept that if I've had an idea, if I've really sat there and thought, you know what, it would really be quite fun to have this specific thing. This thing that I'm imagining. This thing that I haven't seen anyone else do. I need to accept that if Games Workshop don't make it, then it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to exist. That's the long and short of it. I shouldn't be willing these things into existence. I shouldn't be taking a bunch
Kirioff famously 3D printing and converting everything that is not even Games Workshop related. But I agree.
different kits and slamming them together. So many hours, so much time. It's so labour intensive and it requires so much more than if you just follow the instructions. And yet I've been doing it for years now. Really, I've been ignoring what has been in front of me the whole time, which is to just knuckle down and build them as intended. I mean, that's the bottom line. No matter how good the idea is, if Games Workshop doesn't make it, then it can't exist. That's just the truth of it. If they haven't thought of it, if they haven't done it, then it wasn't meant to be. It's all very well sitting there thinking you want all sorts of Lovecraftian nightmares, that you want things that Games Workshop do not produce, but that is the key to it, isn't it? You want things that Games Workshop don't produce. You want things that they don't make. And if they don't make them, they shouldn't exist. And
Based, everyone. I'm a tournament player. Stop making stuff that doesn't exist.
don't exist. And forcing the issue by just slamming kits together, going full conversion. It's just not right. It's just not right.
Very good. Very, very good. Well done, Kirioff. Good video. Good video. New Citadel paint range. Is there actually that wasn't today, was it? Didn't they do Warpstone Bling today as the April Fools, not the paint range? Some of these things are nightmarish and I love them. They're all very good. I mean, what about the units that have no model bar present in the codex? Like what? They haven't done that for ages, Jake. I don't think. Unless you got an example that I don't realise. Ezra Barrepots, how you doing, bud? Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Welcome to the April Fool's stream, where we're looking at how people have made us look like fools, or have they become the fools themselves by posting cringe? I think the paint was fan made. Yeah, maybe. Great delivery on this one, but it lacks a little payoff at the end. Final hit. Imagine a huge GDB envelope full of cash. To be fair, that would have been a good way to finish it. But you know, on the fly. Water was the last non-model one for GW, right? I think so, yeah. I think so. And then didn't Bad Squiddo announce Water Plus on April Fool's, and it was a real thing, which is very funny. I think the paint was fan-made. Unless I go Citadel Fade paint. New Citadel paint range announced today. Citadel Fade. Salamander Scrotum. Corpse Starch. Magos Morals. Drakari Dignity and Orc Flops. Gulliman Flash. Freed's Carcass. Well done. Very good. There's more to it, look. Citadel Fade. In 2 weeks. Ready to repaint. Day 1 to 2 of Day Flesh Terrors. Day 2 to 4 Blood Angels. Day 4 to 6 Griffin. Day 6 Imperial Face. Day 8 more Imperial Face. Day 11 Repaint. That's quite good one, actually. That's very funny. That's very, very good. I like that one. I want to get my hands on some Salamander Scrotum. Don't we all? Don't we all? I use Salamander Scrotum on everything. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's very good. For a second there, I thought they were bringing back the glaze range. Also, shouldn't Salamander Scrotum be, dark grey? Why is everyone so concerned about Salamander Scrotum? Do they not know what a salamander is? The day 5 to 7 Imperial Face, day 8 to 10 more Imperial Face was very good. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. The other page on I remember was Painting Photos wearing the one ring. Very good. Very, very good. I meant today. We can talk about ones that were done 5 years ago, but what about today? Oh, Army Paint dropped one an hour ago. Aren't they? Army Paint are a European company, right? Army Paint are a European company. Should they know after 12 is cringe? It's going to be an airbrush. Oh, laser pointer brush. Of course. So you know exactly where you're going to paint stuff. I'm sure I've seen this meme before. From Army Paint. Just so you know, this text is £4.99 from motionarray.com. Or maybe £15, but still. I love how the laser isn't even anywhere near the paintbrush as well. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Did you see that? The laser pointer's they're not even tried. The laser pointer's nowhere near, chat. What's going on? Look, the laser is up here. He's painted the jacket red. The production's fun, man. I like the production. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. 7 out of 10. Wargamers Fanatic Finger Set. They're not new. These aren't new. You can get these everywhere. What are these, though? Is that deodorant, I presume? Well done. Well done. After 12 is a UK thing? No, it isn't. Isn't it just in general? Are you sure it's not in general after 12 cringe? You should just announce Plastic Crack selling powdered sprays in little baggies. That would be quite funny. Things April Fool GD could have done is just claim all their stuff in their backlog is in stock again. Yeah, the thing is with April Fools is just companies just cancel themselves by just saying stupid stuff. What they should do is use April Fools as like a test bed. Because if you announce something crazy And people are like, that's stupid. Then you go like, April Fool's, bro. April Fool's, baby. Okay. And if they announce something and everyone's like, whoa, that's so hype, that's so sick, just go make it. I'd be like, well, it was an April Fool's. Haha, got you. That was the fool. The fool was he thought it was an April Fool's. Here's a product you want to buy now. You know? After 12, I can't believe after 12 is only a UK thing. Just UK has the after midday rule. Didn't they do that with Votan? Yeah. Yeah, that's what they did with Votan. Votan, they announced on April Fool's and then just went, actually, yeah, it's real, lol. April Fool's after 12. Why do April Fools stop at 12? Why? Tell me now, the National. Every year, April Fool's Day comes around and you probably know it's a day for pranking people closest to you. Other jokes are played with people. You're likely familiar with the main rule of the day, which is the pranks have to end at 12 PM noon. But why is that? It's a free pass to prank friends. I do that every day. Lol. Jokes told or carried out on April Fool's should come to a stop once midday is here. The idea is that you couldn't clean for any jokes or pranks you did by midday or you'll be referred to as the April Fool. Exactly. This rule has a range of theories, including the idea that the day honors a spirit of folly. A fool's believed to be very powerful, so don't fuck with him, basically. Because of this, the day needs to be contained within some sort of limit to avoid outright chaos. The purge will happen if you do not stop by 12. Another potential explanation that people wise up throughout the day, whereas in the morning people are susceptible and gullible. Me reading the Helldivers article this morning. This rule can be traced back as early as 1851 in a passage written in a British journal, which Sue said that people play pranks in the afternoon would be told, April Fool's gone past, you're the biggest fool at last. Because it was in a British journal. There's not one confirmed theory for the origin of the day. However, one popular theory originates from the theory that April Fool's Day is linked to the vernal equinox. The unpredictable and changeable weather around this time led to the idea that Mother Nature is fooling people. With the end of winter, some April Fool's Days history could be linked to the idea that creative energies return as spring starts. But no one really knows why we do it. No one really knows why we do it, and no one knows why there's a 12 PM rule. That's even funnier. The Herald. But all of these I'm clicking on are British articles, I think. This is the same article. They just copy-pasted it. Even the images. This is the same website. What's going on? Right, we're going to the true source. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. The National is a Scottish newspaper. Well, you have to stop at 12. Like everyone else. Someone didn't stop at 12 a few years back. That's how he got locked down. Right, okay. 12 PM. Show me. 12. Nope, midday. United Kingdom. In the UK, April Fool's prank is sometimes later revealed by shouting April Fool at the recipient, who becomes the April Fool. A study in the 1950s by folklorist Iona and Peter Opie found that in the UK and in countries whose traditions derive from the UK, this continues to be the practice, with the custom ceasing at noon, after which is no longer acceptable to play pranks. Wow. I did not know that was just a UK thing. That's so weird. That is so bizarre. Because I'm all a bit like time zones and things. So like, if I see something at 3 PM and they've just posted it, it's probably because they're in a different time zone. That's what I always thought. And then I thought, people just don't understand April Fools. But now I've been educated. It's a weird tradition in general. It is a weird tradition in general. I feel like because Games Workshop make it a tradition, then every other wargaming outlet has a tradition of doing it as well. Because no one in Warhammer has an original idea. Only me. Only me. Also, the fact that you didn't see the article is a joke is peak irony. I did not notice that. That's very funny. That's why I had to go to Wikipedia. So no one has an original idea. So everyone's like, oh, Games Workshop do April Fools, and they're the most profitable company in wargaming. So we must also do April Fools, because that is the reason they make so much money, because they do April Fools. And obviously that's not the case. Obviously not the case. But what is the case is the rest of the stream. It's not just a 2-hour stream talking about April Fools. Because obviously myself and Georgie went to Insomnia this weekend. You might have seen, because I posted about it a lot. I streamed from there twice. I've done a lot from there. And Detnol's done a lot for supporting the channel. Thanks so much for the gifted membership. Have your spike gift. Right, we've just 249 to go, Detnol, before the 20th. Or maybe shall we do Super All-Stars? 249 to go. Oh, how many did he say? No, it's 50 members, weren't it? Or was it 100 members? Was it 50 members, he said? 49 members to go, and I won't make you play on Player Plays 5 games in a row. What's Amazon stream? If we make that, then I will let chat send me a link on Amazon. If it's Warhammer related, we'll buy it. So anything on Amazon that's Warhammer related, we will buy it on stream. And then I'll open it in another stream. It'd be nice if you do pull up some low prices. That's funny. I bet Mike got some dice. Chaos Dildo time. If there's a Chaos Dildo on Amazon, then great. Then great. So yeah, that's Amazon stream. So if we hit 350, we'll basically get loads of stuff. Or I'll ask chat to find stuff on Amazon that is Warhammer related. I'll bring it up on stream, and then we'll buy all of it, basically. So. Hey, Little Plastic People, thanks so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it, bud. What are we doing next? Warhammer unboxing. Listen, mate, it's called the Yoku Twist. The twist is Warhammer. Specify only one, Mikey. Don't end up with 12 Grey Knight combat patrols. If people just maybe buy models, that'd be great. You know? Last time we did it, I ended up buying a car decal in pink. A flag, which was very suspicious. The booby mouse mat, this coffee coaster, cup coaster with a pack of 4 of them. John Chaos, we got cat girls. It was a great time. So that's the plan. That MDF impulsor, I did also buy that. I never built it, sadly. I built it, but I never made a video about it because I lost the footage. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we're doing an Amazon stream. Basically, I'll give you my credit card. You can buy anything you like on Amazon, as long as it's Warhammer related. So. But let's do a bit more Insomnia. How about that? So, myself and Georgie went to Insomnia this weekend. Can Georgie hear me? Don't know. We went to Insomnia this weekend, and we bought a load of shit. So, I thought we would do a whole reveal. All reveal time. Hooray. We bought stuff. We want to show the stuff off. Hooray. Josh had it in an event raffle. Yes, I filmed me building the MDF impulsor, but this time I should be able to do it properly. Not going after that sweet, sweet teaming money. Funnily enough, no. Funnily enough, no. So let's do a whole stream. So we're going to show off all the stuff that we bought. I realized my trousers are falling down, so I'm just tying them up. I'm not being weird. One of them was this cool t-shirt. What do you reckon? I mean, that t-shirt's pretty hyped, to be fair. Andy, thanks for the 5 gifted. Come in. Andy, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Really appreciate you. So we're doing a whole stream. Hi, John. Chuck it on the chair. Feel free. Chuck it on the chair. There we go. Don't leak. Don't leak too much. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get those first.
Yeah. Let's get the
gifted member.
One.
Let's go, baby! There we go. So we went to Insomnia this weekend. Hi, Georgia. How you doing?
Thank you. How are
Are
you?
you okay?
Good, yeah.
I'm just telling everyone our goal for is Amazon stream. We're going to buy some more shit.
Oh.
More shit.
Oh,
I'll just tell everyone about our coasters. Remember when I bought these and you nearly cried because you loved it?
Well, don't you worry.
You loved these, didn't you?
You wait.
I'm trying to cover your face. So
You
it's
wait
focus
to
group.
see what's coming up.
It's a meme fodder stream. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Gifted member.
If you'd like to support the channel, just like Andy, then you can gift the membership or just become a member yourself for £1.99 and exclamation point. Discord in chat. There you go, found it.
Good stuff.
To join. Okay. So we went to
Join.
Insomnia. We had a great time.
We did?
We did some things.
Yep.
You saw our stream. We played some Tekken.
We did.
Played some Tekken. You were good at Tekken.
I was very good at that.
We played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2
You
I
played
did.
that for a little minute.
in cat ears. Okay. What else did we have? What else did we do? We did a walk around. I played live
We
D&D.
joined.
Yeah, you loved that.
I have some videos, but I haven't proofed them. So I thought I'm just gonna randomly pick one and play it. How's that sound? Does that sound like a bad idea?
Yeah, I wasn't there. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3.
You've not seen either.
I haven't seen it.
I'm just gonna randomly click.
Jake says, do we put Warhammer candles on the Amazon stream for me? The Tau one was quite nice, if I remember rightly.
Hey, don't start getting your ideas together, but you also have to give membership. You can't just come up with the ideas now. We haven't made the goal. It might never happen. So it might never happen. So I played live D&D. This is where my new friend Chucky. This is Chucky on the left. He was playing a bard.
They were the best bard
this
in the world,
person,
too.
and they decided to flirt with the cameraman, which they rolled a natural 20.
Don't you want to know where I'm keeping my
I
ukulele?
think, and they pulled out their ukulele from their behind. They rolled their teeth. Anyway, so live D&D was fun. They pulled the ukulele out their ass, quite literally.
Okay.
So that was fun. I just literally randomly clicked that one, and then that was it. So anyway, so we basically played live D&D with a bunch of people. Well, I did, and then we bought loads of stuff, and we thought we'd show it off again. Cool shirt, cool shirt. You also have
I have a cool shirt. Can you see it?
this way, this way, this way. There you go. Georgie got this.
Of course I did.
Baldur's Gate 3 fans, hype up. Where's the music? Oh, it's just quiet. That's all. Just gonna turn it down. So, Georgie, shall we show off what we got?
Absolutely.
Because this is chat. This is how you make content when nothing's happening in Warhammer over the weekend. And also, welcome Neo, the new
Welcome.
tax write-off.
Welcome to my child. This is Neo.
I'll be honest, mainly Georgie bought stuff. Because there's loads of stalls. There's like loads of D&D stuff, and then cat ears. That was about it.
Yeah, so I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Neo. She's fantastic. Look at her. She's leave her alone. She's amazing.
Watch my computer.
No, you deserve that. She is so named after the cracked Neo console. So she's named after
The Neo deck.
the Neo deck that a company who was exhibiting at Insomnia showed us, and she's perfect, and I love her.
Can we show the pussy bum again?
No, leave her alone.
Very fun. Very, very fun. Actually, stream begins, roll for initiative. It was very that. It was very fun, actually.
Do you want to show people your pyro shirt?
Yeah. So I met Pyro Cynical as well. If you don't know Pyro Cynical, he's like OG YouTube. I met him. I got some cool merch. What do you reckon of this shirt, chat?
I think it's very sick.
Should I make merch like this? Make put noise. It does make put noise. So, what do you reckon to this shirt? I thought it was pretty sick. I like it how it says touch grass, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, and then this
I
is
like-
the one I got. It's not quite the same.
Not quite. Not quite.
Mom said it was cute. I don't think she knew what it meant.
Legalized crap boys.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, do you think I should make hype merch like this? I think it's pretty sick. So whilst I like the merch I have, I really like that one.
I love that one.
And I also got this very cool poster. Can we do long sleeves with arm prints? Yes, please. Yeah, I think long sleeves would be fun.
I think long sleeves are really, really good.
So I also got this cool print, Pyro as well.
Oh,
And
and
some,
some
and some
stickers.
stickers, which I've just put from the floor. Which I thought that it was very Neon Genesis, which I like. You know?
Yeah.
that was sick. So,
He signed it. Sweet,
very
sweet,
cool.
kind boy, Pyro. Lovely boy.
yes. Everyone kept commenting the oldest pyro joke in the world, which was, who's that lesbian in the corner?
Yeah, no, I know
Which
it.
was cringe. I got some tea bags, as you can see. I thought it was your turn. I thought you were doing one at a
The
time.
lint bunny my auntie got me for Christmas.
That's not.
That's
So
not.
there was a Yorkshire tea van that was just giving out free cups of tea and also 10 free tea bags. Now, I also met Spiffing Brit,
You did.
and I really wanted Spiffing Brit to sign this, but I
That
couldn't
would've
find
been
them.
funny.
I couldn't find them to do it, which is I was very gutted. But free tea bags as well.
Absolutely. Get rid of the tea bag.
Yeah, chuck it on the floor.
I don't want to go for it's messy.
You chucked it on the floor anyway.
So, we'll pause these ears for a second.
You've got lots of ears now.
Lots of ears, apparently. And I've wanted these for so long.
You got plastic ears.
I got plastic elf ears.
He says, wearing cat ears.
I know, yeah. And I've wanted them for ages. So.
They don't jingle though, do they?
And I feel like the way that my haircut is at the minute, it's giving Link from the Legend of Zelda.
You trying to Breath of the Wild me?
Yeah,
Come with that Ocarina of Time Riz.
that's me. Yeah. So yeah, I got those, which I'm very pleased with.
That's very cool. I forgot everything's just really cute and not a lot of Warhammer related stuff.
Yeah, I can go if you want me to.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
I can see you're actively losing viewers. Oh, Warhammer! Warhammer!
We got some Warhammer. Holy shit, chat. We got some Warhammer. But first, as I mentioned, last Amazon stream we bought these. This is now getting replaced with this one first. Oh, you're gonna make me coffee. Do you get it? It's because it's like she's coming. What do you mean don't be vulgar? She's right there. It looks so much better on my desk, don't you think? It's so much smaller. We've been scammed.
I don't think we've been scammed. The man who made them was very nice.
Gave him me that one for free as well. But I also got, because you guys love Warhammer, I'm looking at some serious heresy. Chat, I'm looking at some serious heresy. He says wearing the cat ears. What do you think? What do you think I'm looking at some serious heresy? Serious heresy.
I get
love
it,
the
yeah.
impact text. Impact font. Impact dot font. Maggie should have got cushion after the beat him up whooping G gave me a mate. Thanks, mate.
It was real bad.
It was a bit
It
brutal.
was a bit brutal.
But I also got, because we all love Warhammer and video gaming, well, there is one heretic among us. Among us. Chat. Sus. You get it? Do you get it? It says Among Us. We love Among Us. She looks like she's pooping. She is pooping because she's had so much coffee, right? That's why she looks like she's pooping.
Very good stuff.
Yes.
There's some stickers there. What's your next?
We got some cool stickers. I met Red Bull Gaming Sphere. Chat, they were really hyped. The Red Bull people were
Really, really
hyped.
cool. It was so nice.
I was like, hey, I run Warhammer tournaments. They were like, that sounds sick. Tell me more. So we had a nice chat
And they meant
about
it.
Warhammer tournaments. Potential. Gave us 2 stickers. Very cool. I also got a temporary tattoo. You should put this on.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was the sticker.
No, this is it's back. That's what it's back.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a thing. You tell everyone about what else you've got.
We went to an event for Patch, and I don't know if anybody has heard of it before, but if not, you can check them out on Instagram. So basically, Patch is a gaming magazine, and it's basically they ran a Women's History Month event that we went to. That was kind of like a panel of various different women, game devs, writers. And they were all talking about kind of being a woman in gaming and being a woman in the industry. And it was really, really, really interesting. But the kicker was all their mics kind of broke halfway through. So Mikey had to go and try and fix them, but we couldn't fix them.
Show the picture.
Oh, I do actually, don't I? Yeah, 1 second off. So Mikey was in this like Red Bull DJ van trying to sort the the audio for them, but they were really, really cool, and we had a little bit of a chat afterwards.
The sponge from the Creep video, by the way, that is Prince Charlie.
No, Rancid Boy. Where is he? Sorry, I'm sniffly folks as well. Mikey gave me his cold. Here you go.
Hell yeah.
There he is, look, in the Red Bull DJ van.
I'm a DJ. Also, what do you reckon for a new tattoo?
Better than your other ones.
Right, chat shows tattoo. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was really, really good. But yeah, they make this magazine, which is really, really cool. So you can check them out on Instagram. They are awesome. Back to you.
They were very nice. They were very hyped, but I couldn't remember very well. I spent most of the time trying to think.
I had a great time.
I love women. Women in gaming.
Yeah, me and a couple of my friends who were stood around by us, we were like, kind of feels like a hate crime is happening by the tech. Can you please?
I love sex. You get it?
Yeah.
You get it? Look.
Oh no.
Look what we've done. Look what we've done. Oh look, you're gonna make me coffee sex.
You almost said the wrong word then.
Cum sex.
I don't think anybody cares about the rest of my stuff, really, do they?
Shall I show off what I got?
Yeah.
The one thing I actually bought for myself. This one.
I'll show you mine afterwards, though, chat. There's mercenary here. Mercenary a little bit.
So when I last went to Insomnia, the only thing I bought was something that I use every day. I need to get to it now. You ready?
Oh no, because everything's on the desk.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I bought a mouse mat and I actually got a new one. So if you don't know, ID Gaming, not sponsored, but they make really cool mouse mats, and they are really sick. One, really nicely packaged, come in a little carry bag. I have my own phone there. Comes with a thing to how to clean it and buy more. Look how cute that is.
It's good. It's good
Right?
stuff.
Anyway, I got a new one. Now, what do you reckon? What do you reckon to the new mouse mat? Right?
It's cool.
It's fucking Gengar, baby.
It is very cool. Shall I show chat mine?
Yeah.
Mikey got me because I was very upset on the first day because of the incident.
The incident which we've already gone over. So this is a cool mouse mat. It's like 2 for 50 quid to £25 each, which I thought was pretty sick. I think they're 30 online. Oh god, go. Yours is bigger. Is yours bigger?
There we go.
We got Gengar, which is pretty sick. It's a bit small. It's perfect size. It's perfect size. I probably have the Gyarados one.
The Gyarados one's very cool.
Can I get to it? I can. We're doing it. We're doing it. So. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you got it? We got it. I'm just trying to get this one. But
Mikey's only 5'11", remember? 5'10", come on.
this is the other one I've got, which is by the same people. Which I'm like, gonna swap out. This one's getting a bit dirty. I'm actually so precious about it as well, but it's still getting dirty.
But they're all like machine washable. They're really good. Really, really good.
Yeah. It's basically the same as Battle Mat. The design, the material anyway. So it's mouse mat, quite literally. Full mouse mat. Now I don't have a mouse mat, it's really weird.
I like George's more, thank you. Mine's very elite. I'll just show you a couple more things because I don't imagine you guys want to see a bunch of stickers, probably. But I got a lot of stickers.
I want a badge.
Did? I got these two very, very sick enamel pins. So I got this one. Come on, beauty influencer. There you go. So it's like, can you see? There you go. Cool, right? So I got that. And then I'll show you the other one. And then I will go away because I don't think people want me to go through. What are you looking for? Yes, it's downstairs. Oh well. And then
Don't think about this. Don't think about this.
And then this is the other pin that I got for all you Critical Role enjoyers out there. How do you want to do this? Which I think is very sick. I unironically want to see all the enamel pins. I love an enamel pin moment. I got a lot of stickers as well. Some of them were really, really fun. So I said I wasn't going to show you all the stickers, but some of them are really, really good. So I think I probably should. One that I do want to show you is my Boner Bear Workshop Halcyon sticker. Also, there's a picture of Mikey. Boner Bear Workshop, which I thought was fantastic. And then and then I'll show you quickly some of my other Baldur's Gate stickers. I've got this one because you all know me. This is one of Gail saying, "I want to eat your shoes." These are all by Critical Queer on Instagram, by the way. Oh, my ear! Oh no!
I want whatever keeps my out shop for on this.
Unrepentant Pigeon Thief, which is a little Tara. Babe, my ear fell off. Help me. And this is a little Tara reading her book, and then obviously my boys. So they're fantastic, and that is by Critical Queer on Instagram. That's all their details. Yeah, go on, show them your fidget spinner.
I got fidget spinner. I'll fix that. Donate £5 to charity to the dogs.
Ow.
Got
Sorry.
a tombola, right? Did some tombola. Didn't win. Commiseration prize. Insomnia fidget spinner.
And he's been lashing it on the floor and dropping it ever since. Stop balancing it on stuff. It's going to go in your coffee cup. Oh my... This has been the past 2 days for me. So... Ow! I hit my leg. Jesus Christ. I also got... You can stand over there while I finish this. People are invested in this now. That hits me in the head.
It's so 2016. I know, but I've never had one before. It's so sick.
Look at this beautiful necklace that I got. Very beautiful. Mikey, put it away. No, you cannot balance it on my ear. We also got chatting to Matthew May Create, who is... I'll put this up here. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah. Incredible artist and also comic book illustrator and writer. So some stunning art that we've got here, but also some sick pins too. So I've got one of them on my bag already, which is like a rainbow coloured satanic pentagram. And then we have... Will you stop it, please?
I'm looking at them very seriously.
Oh. And then I got this one as well. Come on.
Well, that's everybody chat.
So
Everybody chat finding me annoying, but this is you. You find this stressful?
I've been finding it stressful for the past 72 hours, darling. So I think that's all of it, isn't it? Also, when is more Dead Dove coming? Soon, I hope. Matt and I have had... Ow!
That was my hand.
That was still hurt. Not a lot of chance to actually get together and record, to be fair. I've got a new episode of Return to Camp coming soon. I just need to edit it. That's quite a long one, but it's very, very, very fun.
Make it feel very fidgety.
Very good. So, Dead Dove soon. Return to Camp sooner. I'm going to leave you lot with him. So, enjoy that.
Is that everything?
I think so.
You're not doing that?
Oh, I've got some prints as well. I don't want people to get bored, though. I'm trying to be considerate.
This is all the games. We don't want
How many members would you like you to just go downstairs? I'd for free,
5.
please, God.
5 members. Chat, this is the sickest thing I've ever had. I don't know why I don't own one. Why have I never owned one of these? Why have you never decided to find one of these?
So, and then I'll show you some prints now as well.
Grab a print. Show us the print.
Oh my god, we'll talk about the best thing in a second. I'll show you the best print.
think
I
that's
got
the
this.
print
Oh no. By Jackdaw Games. Isn't this
now. It
stunning?
is.
I love it so much. It's giving me like Fenrir vibes, so I absolutely love it so much. But. There's one print in here that is the print to rule them all.
Mikey Goodall says leave the CS speak to him. That's 2 years of membership and they've decreed that I have to leave. Thanks, our host. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Larry.
But it's still there.
Look at this, everybody.
It's a very cool thing.
This is from Jennifer English, aka
How many
Shadow Hearts
Baldur's- how many
VA.
Baldur's Gate players have got in chat? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Let me know specifically. Obviously, Shadow Hearts VA, who was the sweetest person in the universe. I got to meet her and Aliona, her girlfriend. I gave them both friendship bracelets, and on Jennifer's I did God's favorite princess, and on Aliona's I did my head is melting, which is a line that a squirrel that she does like 2 voice lines for says. And they gave me so many hugs and said that they love my shoes. And then before I left, I turned to Jennifer and I said, sorry, before I go, I just want to ask, how am I holding up in your expectations? As we know, that's a Shadow Heart line. And I got hit with the romance dialogue response. So Jennifer went, oh, so I suppose this is what they mean when they say butterflies in your stomach. And then Aliona was like, guys, I'm right here. And then Aliona posted a picture on Instagram of them heading back on the train. And Jennifer still had my bracelet on. So, good stuff.
That was cool.
Good stuff. So, on that note, my loves.
That is everything.
That is everything.
That was fun. Did you have a nice time?
I had a fantastic time. I had a really, really fun time.
It's not that much Warhammer stuff there, I won't lie.
Because a video game convention.
But they're branched into tabletop. Now, Two Thin Coats, Peter was there. He was. He had some stuff to say. It sounds like they should have been doing a lot more tabletop stuff than they actually did. But in the future, there might be some more. Yeah, it's a bit. I think it's a bit disappointing because I thought I was expecting more because of how the type of stuff.
I had the best time ever.
You had the best time.
I had such a good time, and like they were just so lovely. They didn't rush you away. I met some incredible cosplayers as well. This is not a plug. Go and look at my Instagram. And there was some incredible cosplayers. I got to meet Mads5. I don't know if Oscar's in chat. Who did an incredible Dark Justicia Shadowheart cosplay, and we got to meet Seth Yuffie Moon on Instagram, who did a Dame Aelin with like wings that actually it was incredible. And Katie does cosplay, did an incredible Karlak because she won the cosplay masquerade as well. So there was some really, really, really good stuff. So on that note, my loves, I will away. And
thanks for your time, George. Thanks for sharing everything that you bought.
I hope it's like when a 5-year-old.
You carried it because I bought nothing.
Yeah.
I bought a mouse mat and a fidget, and I didn't. You bought the fidget spinner. I bought a mouse mat and a t-shirt.
Yeah, actually, I bought the fidget spinner for you, so I did this for you all. I'm sorry.
I bought the mouse mats, the t-shirt, and
True.
I bought Neo the Palico
Yeah.
to use, but I didn't buy it for myself.
You should tell everybody about the about her namesake. They were really cool. So,
I think we spoke about it, right? On this street.
oh yeah.
And we're not doing a roundup. We've done the roundup. We're doing the haul.
Bye, folks.
Thanks, George.
see
We
you
appreciate
later.
you coming on.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go and probably just lie in
I
bed.
bought it. Georgie bought the ears because I can't
Yeah, your card declined. It was, yeah.
I bought t-shirts and stuff.
Okay, what, you're gonna break something. Or yourself. Yeah. Goodbye. Good luck, chat. Good luck.
Anyway, chat. That was a roundup. I'm probably gonna call it a day there as well because, like, unless you want me to do Meta Monday, I think we'll probably do Meta Monday and call it a day, or I'll just call it a day now. It's like not a lot's happening, and everyone's just fucking lying to each other today. So, and it's a pretty quiet stream because I haven't prepared anything because I've been away. So I am pretty bollocks, I won't lie. But it's been fun. It has been fun. It has been emotional. I'm excited to put my new mouse mat down. It's a cool event. Again, like, if you've never been to Insomnia, I would recommend it, but I wouldn't recommend it for a full weekend. I know I said yesterday, if you like buying random shit like cat ears and stuff like that, then it's cool. What I'd recommend is I'd wait for the guest announcements, like the talent announcements, like, for example, Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate 3. And then if you want to go and see or meet them, go on that day, and I wouldn't go for the other days, because unless you're joining in the LAN stuff or all the tournaments, then it's probably going to be, you're probably going to find there's not a great deal to do because it's very small compared to UK Games Expo. So, like, there's more stuff than Warhammer Fest, but less than Games Expo. And that's all I have really to compare to it, to be honest. So, it's very fun. I think it's a good event. Again, because I'm like, obviously, like, I love Warhammer, but I love video games as well. But there's like loads of D&D stuff as well. So if you just like shit like that, then I think you'll like it. But yes. My garage has more stuff than Warhammer Fest. Every event needs more tabletop stuff. I managed to play... There was quite a large tabletop area, which is like board games, but I managed to play Star Wars Unlimited. That was really fun, actually. I'm tempted to get into it. So Star Wars Unlimited is like the new, essentially, Star Wars Magic game. I'm always a bit dubious with FFG because they're like... FFG are always a funny one when it comes to card games. But the game functionality was very, very fun. I really enjoyed it. Me and Georgie played for like an hour. It was very fun. And there was like Firestorm cards were there, so they were like selling some Warhammer stuff. I said I zoomed in on the stream yesterday. We had a look at some Warhammer stuff. There was lots of like Warhammer merchandise, but like not stuff that I'm like I'm too bothered about. Like these are quite funny, you know what I mean? Like these coasters are quite funny. They're like cringe funny. But there's not like a big Warhammer stand, but there's a lot of tabletop stuff, like more generic, which is cool. I imagine the next one there might be even more, but I can't really say much because I don't know how much of it is publicly or not. So, but yeah, they do it every 6 months. I'm tempted to go next time. I'm tempted to go to the next one. So potentially we'll see. So the next one's in September, I believe. But before that, there's Salute this month, and I should chase them up because like Salute, I want to go. I want to go. They invited me, but they've not got back to me. So yeah, so Salute's on the 13th. I'm tempted to go to that one. And then there's Games Expo in June, I think it is. Potentially. I think it's June. I'm going to Salute. Nice. Hopefully I'll be going. I haven't like sorted anything yet, but I'm potentially going. Dragon Meet in November. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. Is there a balanced data slate due? Probably this month, right? It should be end of April. The last balanced data slate was January, right? So we are expecting a balanced data slate this month. I also love, I'm living for my tattoo. What do you reckon to my CEX tattoo? I built a computer in 20 seconds, chat. End of Jan. So end of April is the next balanced data slate. So we are due one this month, which is cool. How's that sound? Sit down. Will Talby Valley Falls has warm up? Currently no. Currently no. If the codex comes out, oh, it might not even be valid. If it comes out, if it's announced Sunday, a week to yesterday, then yes. If not, no. So yeah, it's got to be the week after. If not, it's not bothered. I get the feeling dates like won't change too much other than Adabate. I think it'll change Necrons. If Necrons don't get changed, Josh is playing the system as hard as he can. He keeps winning every event with Necrons and then doesn't change them. I don't say it's every 3 months. Yes, bud. I thought immune time for my life 3 months, days later 6. I thought it was just both every 3 months. Because we've had both every 3 months. Haven't we? We had both in September. And we had both in January. I don't think they overcomplicate. I think it's just every 3 months. If you think about it, last time, we had the entire game got a balanced data slate. The first one. And there was loads of points changes. And then the second one was January. Right? Yeah, June. Then they announced it was going to be 3 months. So it was in like September, October time. I don't think it was a bonus one, Des. I think it was just normal. New mission pack during 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I'm expecting a mission pack after a year, but I'm not sure. There's one in November. That was the first one, though, wasn't it? What was that the second one? God damn. Hellstorm. Balance day to slay. Oh, I just realised, after all this time, emergency January balance that slate. It was never spelled correctly. So there's one in January, right? And then there was one in September. What's this about November? That was a year ago, so that doesn't count. Tenth edition's first balance date is like. Ah, there was one.
Welcome, gamers!
There is one in July, which is the emergency balance patch, which got rid of devastating wounds, I think. November has point changes only. No. No, it didn't. No, I didn't. Let me have a look. Yeah, so July, the first one, was huge points change. Let's have a scroll through. Oh, I don't mind, I'm just showing you. So July had huge points changes for the start of the edition. You know, like Wraith Knights going up to 500 points. That was like a month into the game. It came out in June. Right? That was the pink light, man. So yeah, so that was the Titanic upgrade. The Titanic and the indirect all got nerfed. That was the first month of the game. And then that doesn't count because that was 9th edition. Then there was this one in September, which was 3 months later. Having a great time, look at that. September the 7th. This one was command points. Oh yeah, classic. Classic. This one was command points. Phantasm became infantry. Overwatch became non-Titanic, and Devastating Wounds got nerfed. So yeah, so first one was points. Second one was Devastating Wounds. The most recent one was big game changes as well, because we had like Fate's Messenger change. Only 6 dice. So yeah, every balance date slate bar the first one, which is arguably a patch, not really a balance date slate, was rules changes and points. Opposite energy to the current stream. I'm tired, shut up. And like balance date is like the hype streams. I'm tired. I've had a busy weekend. So yeah. I know they did 3 months in 9, so they said less frequently in 10th. They said there could be less frequent rules updates, but they're not doing army FAQs really, like they were doing. So every 3 months, balance and points by the looks of it. I could be wrong, but that's what we've seen so far. I don't think much needs changing. I think Necrons need adjusting, and Adamant need adjusting, but in a positive way. They could do a lot, but I think if they deal with the top one and bottom, as I always say, if they deal with the thing that's really strong, your army gets stronger. If they deal with the thing that's really weak, everyone else's army gets weaker. You know, that's kind of like how they balance things. They don't really balance the entire game all at once. They change the top and bottom and hope for the best. So, so I definitely think they'll adjust Necrons, because if not, Josh is gonna have to get sacked. So Necrons will be adjusted. It should line up somewhere around when Tau actually get released, because they've got to update the Tau points when that comes out, because the Tau points are wrong for the codex. So they've got to release the Tau points. I don't know if you noticed, but all the codex have been dropping near balance data slates. You know, I don't know if you've noticed that, but all the codexes release near balanced data slates, so they can update the points of them and everyone else's points at the same time to reduce the amount of updates. So I imagine we'll get Tau towards the end of the month rather than at the beginning. Maybe Custodies get an adjustment. Custodies might get an adjustment as well because they've got really hype. They've got really good in the latest patch, I'd say. So they've because Devastating Wounds, they get 4-ups against it now. They're like feeling really strong. So, but yeah, the pattern has been new codexes come out around the same time as balanced data slate. So the game kind of changes a lot for 3 months, you know. Think of the Necron Admech one. They just got points adjustments in the last balanced data slate, but they also came out near the balanced data slate. The Space Marines and Tyranids came out near the last balanced data slate of September. You know, Tau and another codex are likely to do a double drop. More than likely, yeah. But what we're seeing is 2 codexes every 3 months. So when they announce them, don't know. They might announce them. They might bring them out soon, like another one soon, and then update it in the balanced data slate and put the points in there. But they haven't done anything since. So, well, that's a pattern I've noticed, is that every 3 months they release a balanced data slate, but just before they drop codexes. So I don't know if Tau will be available for warm up, but if they're out a week before list building, then that's fine. Anyway, let's have a look. So Meta Monday, there is still a large event that happened this weekend. 6 round, 164 players. That's such a huge event. That's great. Sisters, Grey Knights, Custodies, all undefeated. Interesting. Grey Knights definitely seem to be clapping back quite well at the minute. Either running like triple Land Raider Redeemer with loads of Dread Knights or just loads of Dread Knights and loads of Terminators. They seem really, really good right now. Seems really slow for codexes, really, as well. I was 9 months into 10th edition. Yeah, exactly. But it's like 2 every 3 months. It's very slow. You think it'd be like 3 or 4, but they're obviously going to drag it out until the end of the edition. We've had what, 5, 6 codexes, and there's like 25. I feel like Tau will solo release with new models, then Custodies and Orcs release like Admech and Necrons did. Yeah, because like the Tau models haven't come out yet, have they? Oh my god, a Space Wolf Stormland's going 5-1. Yeah, at West Coast GT. Let's have a look at the list. Let's see what it looks like. Best Ghost. Best Coast, West Coast. West Coast GT 2024. Wet Coast. Is it Wet Coast or West Coast, do you think? I think it's West Coast. Nope. West Coast GT 2024 doesn't show up. 500,000 miles, it doesn't show. BCP sets is so bad. It's honestly the worst thing on the planet. Like, how does it not find it? West Coast GT. West Coast? And is it because it's not ended today? Is that why? End tomorrow? West. West Allotment Wildings. That's not the right event. Coast. No, edit search. It's so shit. Wet Coast. I searched Wet Coast. God damn it. Okay, Stormlands. Phobos Armor, Logan Grimnar. Logan Grimnar. Is that on foot? Can you take Logan Grimnar on foot? 100 points. It's so cheap. Is Logan Grimnar the caster, though? I think he might be the caster rather than what I'm thinking. Who am I thinking of? No, Logan Grimnar on Storm Rider is a different unit. This will use its ability once a battle in your charge phase to just so you can reroll any charge rolls made for adepts to start use from your army. And until the end of the turn, each time adepts to start this ball makes a melee attack reroll hit rolls. What the fuck? For 100 points, army-wide reroll charge and reroll hits. Holy shit. That's so good. For 100 points. What the fuck? Logan's a chariot guy. Yeah, we don't have to take him on a chariot. What the... And you can attach to Terminators, basically. Any Terminators in this list? It doesn't need them. No Terminators. It's not range-based. It's not. It's once per battle in your charge phase. This model can use its ability. If it does, until the end of the turn, you can reroll charge rolls made for adepts and starters units from your army. And until the end of the turn, each time adepts and starters model from your army makes a melee attack, you can reroll the hit roll. That's insane for 100 points. That's so good. I bet it hits like a brick. 10 attack, strength 6, -1, -2, 1 damage. Or 6 attack, strength 8, -2, 3 damage. That's really good. That's so good for 100 points. He wags better than orcs. Yeah, he does. He can generate CP when he kills a unit, which is fine. That's like a nice bonus. It's not really like why you take him. That's really good. Wowzer. Why is he taking librarians? Has he got infiltrators? He does. He has 2 infiltrators. So it's just character hammer, I think. It's hero hammer. Wolfguard Battle Leader on Thunderwolf. Wolfguard Battle Leader on Thunderwolf. On Thunderwolf. On Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf. On Thunderwolf. 100 points. That's so cheap. So it's set like 9 characters. 2 units of 5 Fenrising Wolves. 2 units of Infiltrators. 1, 2, 18 Thunder Cav. And 20 Wolf. And how the fuck is this 2,000 points? That list is nutty. That list is fucking nutty. What the fuck? That's so good. That's so good. Wolfen's still mid. Yeah, but with bricks of 10 of them. With the auto launchers. What do the auto launchers do? So 10d6 strength 4 assault blast. So they all get assault weapons. You can advance and do actions. They're only hitting on 5s, but there's still a lot of shots at 12 inch. Is Mikey becoming the leaker? What are you talking about? That's insanely cool. Great job. Great job. Mikey Space Force Future Army Plan. It's a cool list, but it's just like, I don't know how it's 2,000 points. I take it Logan just stands behind a wall loud and shouts loudly once per game while the Wolf Cavalry eat everything. Yeah, it's a definitely a alpha charge list, you know? It kind of like gets in position, charges you army wide and just overwhelms you. Oh, I've just had an interesting email. Huh. An interesting allegation by email saying that someone might have been using stuff that they didn't make in the competition, something that you can buy, something that someone else has sculpted for them, and they post on Instagram saying, I made it for this person. And then a picture of their golden demon win with using it. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, person I'm not going to leak on stream. Someone else been cheating in Golden Demon. Interesting. I'll look into it, chat, and we'll talk about it Wednesday if it's true. Spicy content indeed. You know what? I love a good random email. I love a good random email. So, someone else might have been cheating at Golden Demon in the past. And with some quite convincing evidence at first glance. But it's April 1st, so I will not leak anything just yet. Anyway, GothCon, 64 players, Drakari, Sky Splinter Lands. Very good. Golden Demon, pretty cutthroat. Yeah, I like it's full of fucking cheaters, mate. Drakari won that one, 64 players, and it's down to 30 players. There's not many events this weekend. Not many events at all. One big one, which is pretty fun. There's one event. Yes, it was only 22 GT, and yes, I went 401, so 4 in a draw, I think that is. But it counts, and congratulations. Overall, the 12 new players had a 48% win rate. What's the general win percent? Does he include? I don't think he includes that anymore. It's just a weekend win percentage, which is just a shit stat. We used to do season stats, but now we don't. How to cheat your way to win a Golden Demon. Yeah, literally. Well, there's one. Like, you know the vampire? The vampire, if it is 50% digitally sculpted, is in the wrong category. It should have been in the open category. If it was in the open category, it couldn't actually win a Slayer Sword. Which I also thought was quite interesting. Because someone posted that on my Facebook page. I don't use Facebook. I hate it. I think it's crazy. But I posted the video on Facebook, and my friend Pete posted the screenshot. Let me find it. Because if true, that's pretty huge. It's, for some reason, this post seems to be getting loads of traction as well. I don't post on Facebook, and I got 56 likes and 66 comments. Most relevant is that one? This one. The vampire should not have been entered into the open category. It should have been entered into the open category if it was 3D printed. Great diorama, but it's only 50% GW, then it was in the wrong category. So the open competition for any single entry for the Worlds of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, yada yada yada. The entry should be mounted at appropriately sized base. This includes everything from single miniatures to vehicles and dioramas, plus large-scale miniatures, small armies, or themed collections, or anything else not covered by the Gold and Demon categories. The open competition is a separate contest that sits alongside the main Golden Demon category. As such, the winner of the open convention is not an eligible contender for the Slayer Sword. Additionally, the open competition is the only category where Games Workshop staff are eligible to enter. And then entry for the actual Golden Demon. To enter, you must submit your entry at the event. Entrance must be with the form, etc. All entries must be submitted to GW representatives that are directed by at the event by 4. All the entries wholly painted by the entry may be entered. As we said, AI, lol. Entries submitted on behalf of another person will not be accepted, and joint submissions are not allowed. Entries may only contain components manufactured by GW. Entries incorporating third-party products or components will not be considered. GWs will accept entries that are mounted on a presentation or plinth. Entries must relate to one of Games Workshop's game systems, past or present. Entries may only enter once per category according to the restrictions of that category. Entries must be eligible for categories which they enter. Details regarding eligibility for each category will be available on the Wargaming website. What's the bit about 3D printing now? Doesn't say anything about 3D printing now. Or can I just not see it? You're not a middle-aged man, so not using Facebook isn't exactly a shock. But it's quite interesting that like Facebook seems to have like loads of interaction. But I had a GW model on the printed side too, making it 51% GW and technically fine. Yeah, because the ghost is on the printed side, so you could argue that it was less than 50%. But it also seems like an odd one if that's the technicality, because he put an extra ghost underneath. Then it just so happens to count, you know? But also, if you remove, as this person says, if you remove the vampire from the model, does that make it less than 50% printed? Because then the one that isn't printed is more of a model than it is the printed one, because it had no vampire in it. But also, I feel like you're getting technical there. So, interesting anyway, definitely interesting. Gene Stealer Cult had the 82% win rate because of 2 players. Okay, these stats are shit. I don't think I've ever seen so many people upset about Golden Demon. I think people are just starting to notice that it's just like really rampant, like cheating, you know, really rampant cheating and really flexing the rules. They talk about like tournament players being ones that like read between the lines and find some broken shit. But like, it sounds like Golden Demon's the same, you know? Oh, it's actually 49% printed because I stuck a ghost on the bottom, you know, of the printed side. So now that isn't all printed, so it's actually more like 46% is printed, right? So it's fine in this category. It's 54% not printed. Which, if that's the case, that's like a bit silly, you know what I mean? If they wanted to be, if they wanted to be like a serious event, you know, like people should be ready to be scrutinized, in my opinion. So if you're gonna start using AI, dog shit, cringe. If you're gonna start like being like, oh, because I've stuck a ghost to the base, I can enter a different category, it seems a bit odd, you know? As someone who has won a painting competition by entering it into the wrong category, but the judges didn't mind, you know, I feel like I can comment on this. Like when I won the best vehicle, because I put my Dreadnought, which is a vehicle in 40k, into the historical best vehicle category, but not that I knew, I just put it in the vehicle category because it's a vehicle. And then everyone got mad at me, all the other people who entered. Like Maggie said before, it's not a pure painting competition. Yeah, which is like, what type of competition is it? Is it a painting? I keep forgetting, I've got ears on my head. Is it a painting competition? Is it a showmanship competition? But also, if it's gonna be a showmanship competition, I think it's just like, it's weird for Games Workshop to have 2 sets of rules for 2 of their competitions, you know? I think a lot of the conversation around the printed diorama, which to be fair looks great, also feeds into the Reddit, can I use custom bits at a tournament discourse? Yeah, exactly that. Like, why can you print something and win the Slayer sword, arguably one of the most commended prizes in miniature painting ever, with 3D printed parts, but I can't take them to Games Workshop, you know, and play with my mate. It seems really odd. But I feel like it's because it's harder to tell. If your mate turns up with green plastic and plays his Custodes tanks at Games Workshop, then it's going to look a bit weird. But if it's painted and it looks perfect, then why is that not allowed? Why are you condoning 3D printing essentially copies for your painting competition, but not in your gaming competitions or even in your gaming stores? I think it's bullshit. I don't think you should. But also it's weird that you allow it in the painting competition, you know? Like, why is it not all banned? It seems really strange. Just really, really strange. So, I don't know. I don't know, chat. It's very, very weird. Technically correct is best kind of correct. I guess so. I like technically correct, but it's always interesting that they complain that like all 40k players are like rules lawyers, but then they have a painting competition where they're all rules lawyers as well. Same rules should apply to both tournaments and their painting competition. I totally agree. I totally agree. Yes. I also think there's like something to be said about having certain tournaments where GW staff members can enter. But I think it's a real strange one because like people like Josh, who obviously were like huge in the gaming community before, now work for Games Workshop. Can you hear this, by the way? 1 second. Don't think you can. I'm playing my fidget spinner while I'm talking. Like with Josh, because obviously he's the guy who's in charge of the balance data slates now. He's going to be the next balance data slate is probably going to be heavily influenced by Josh, who was obviously a very, very good player, captain of Team England for many years, won many of my events, won many events around the world. But he works at Games Workshop, so he has like a lot of influence over when he's played a game. If he says like, if you say like, I've got this rule, I'm not sure how it works, I think it works like this, he could be like, well, actually no, it works like this, and it's actually the shit idea of what it could work like, you know, because he works at Games Workshop. Who else is going to know but the guy who's going to write the FAQ for it? But it might not say that on the piece of paper. For example, this like Necrosphinx drama that I had last week was like an additional. He could be like, no, it's a single one, but I'm like, on the paper it doesn't say that, it says additional. But he could be like, no, it is one because I write the FAQs, which I don't think he would do, but he has a lot of influence because he's the guy who writes the FAQs now and writes the Barnes data slates. So I think it's weird that you have Games Workshop staff allowing to be competing at events and winning them consistently with the same list. But also, Josh isn't paid enough to not go to tournaments. There isn't any tournaments that are like GW staff member sanctioned, like there is like an open category in the Golden Demon. And how else does he learn the meta without playing in it? But it's also weird that he's winning all the events, you know? So I think it creates like a really interesting conversation, which is cool, but also like, where are they going with it? I know that, but Phil, if you're the kind of person who likes playing at events, you're also likely to get a job in DW. No, exactly, I agree. So it's like playtesters. I don't think playtesters should compete and win. I don't think people who are working at Games Workshop should compete and win tournaments. But at the same time, there's nothing that's currently stopping them right now because every tournament is independent. Like, I don't think Josh would be allowed to play at a Warhammer World Golden Ticket event, you know what I mean? Because that's Games Workshop. They'd be like, well, you should be working it. You shouldn't be playing in it. But independently, you can do what you want. But every event is independent, so it's weird. It's good because it could pick up the tricks being used in tournaments. No, I agree. I totally agree as well. That's obviously a benefit of it, but the downside is like, well, it has quite a lot of influence. Quite a lot of influence on like the game that he is playing, because he's the guy who writes the FAQ. You can be the first to run a tournament that bans GW employees, landmark ruling. I could, but it would also be like really strange because I'm friends with most of them. Hey mate, you can't come. So Josh is going to my next event and he's probably going to win it, you know? But it's just like an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting one. I think it'd be a shame to ban them, but you can also like consider like, well, they're banned in their main competitions, but they could enter an independent painting competition, you know? Excited for you to not be able to show him on stream again. No, so I haven't spoken to him since, but that was really annoying. I don't know what it'll be like this time. I don't know if he's had that sorted, but it was very annoying, like streaming an event and being like, well, we can't go on stream, and it's like, right, okay, I'm just trying to do my job, you know? I don't want to like damage your job or cause problems for your job, but also I've got a job to do. I've got to stream this event, you know? So definitely weird. Definitely weird. It is what it is. It is weird. Yeah, it's just an interesting one, you know? It's just like some funky stuff. Some funky shit. So anyway, chat, I think that's about all I've got. The Meta Monday stats are pretty shite because obviously, like, GTOs do not have an 82% win rate. 2 people did well with them, you know? But it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm sorry it's been a bit like less energetic. I've obviously had some like sporadic streams for the past few days, and it's just been really busy. But I should be back to normal Wednesday. Same time, there's only so much you can do from learning. You can learn from looking at lists compared to playing against them and the way people play them. No, I 100% agree. Analytically, I can understand any list, but playing against it is very different. So I understand. I'm not saying Games Workshop shouldn't play any tournaments. I'm just saying it's just interesting, you know? Like, the comparison between, like, looking at Golden Demon rules and looking at everyone else's rules and everything else that they do. It's just weird. It just feels weird. Yeah. So, but anyway, I don't have much to add. I'm going to go chill out with my cat ears. I'm going to go and relax. And hopefully I'll be back to normal Wednesday with the morning news. I'm sure there'll be some interesting news that are coming out from around the community, whether it's gaming, tabletop, or just interesting things that are happening in the general news. But it should be really fun. I've got some cool videos coming up. I can't reveal too much yet, but I'm doing something very fucking sick. I'm just waiting for something to arrive. But I'm building something big and cool. Okay, I'm building something small and cool. I'm stealing a few video ideas. And by that stealing, I mean literally stealing. Why am I paying with tuna this time? You know what? I can't believe that video did so shit. But it did. So I don't think I'll be doing any tuna translating streams anytime soon. Because I don't know how to market that video. Because I thought it was very funny and it just didn't do very well. Well, I do have some cool shit happening. And it doesn't involve the fidget spinner. I'm going to put a fidget spinner down. I've got some very cool shit happening very, very soon. It's just been a busy weekend because it's been like events every weekend, so it's been pretty busy. So I'm gonna go. Sorry, it's early. I'm gonna go early. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you get coffee. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make me coffee and sex tattoos. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, bye, and bye.